Good morning and welcome. If you're over 50 and feeling like your energy just isn't what it used to be, I want you to know something right from the start. You're not alone, and it doesn't have to stay this way. I've watched countless people go through that transition where they start believing that fatigue and low energy are simply inevitable parts of aging. But that's a myth. The people who stay vibrant and energized after 50 aren't genetic outliers. They're simply people who've learned and implemented specific habits that work with their changing bodies rather than against them. Today, I'm sharing 7 everyday habits that have genuinely transformed energy levels for thousands of people over 50. These aren't complicated or expensive. They're practical changes you can start this week that will have you feeling more alive than you have in years. Let's start with the foundation, sleep. After 50, our bodies produce less melatonin, spend less time in deep sleep, and wake more easily. But these changes don't doom you to poor sleep. They mean you need to be intentional about optimizing it. The first principle is consistency. Your body has an internal clock called a circadian rhythm. When you go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, your body anticipates it. Within 2 weeks of a consistent schedule, sleep quality improves dramatically. Yes, even weekends. Second, create an ideal sleep environment. Keep your bedroom cool, around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Use blackout curtains or an eye mask for complete darkness. Add white noise to mask disruptive sounds. These changes seem simple, but they're transformative. Third, develop a wind-down routine. Starting 30 to 60 minutes before bed, dim the lights and put away screens. Blue light from devices suppresses melatonin production. Instead, read, stretch, or meditate. Finally, manage caffeine and alcohol. Caffeine after 2 p.m. can interfere with sleep. Alcohol disrupts sleep architecture, even if it makes you drowsy initially. Many people over 50 find their sleep transforms when they adjust these two things alone. When you nail down these sleep habits, the energy improvement is often noticeable within days. You wake more refreshed, experience fewer energy crashes, and your mood improves. Sleep is the foundation everything else builds on. Here's something counterintuitive. Physical activity actually gives you energy rather than draining it. When you exercise, your body responds by building resilience. Your cardiovascular system becomes more efficient. Your muscles strengthen, your metabolism improves, and here's the key: everyday activities require less effort. Plus, exercise triggers endorphins, reduces cortisol, improves sleep, and helps regulate blood sugar. The energy benefits compound over time. But consistency matters far more than intensity. You don't need intense workouts. Aim for 150 minutes of moderate activity weekly, just 30 minutes 5 days a week. Moderate intensity means you can talk but not sing. Walking, swimming, cycling, dancing, or any activity you actually enjoy works. Add strength training 2 to 3 times weekly. After 50, we lose about 3 to 5% of muscle mass per decade. Strength training maintains muscle, supports blood sugar stability, and directly affects energy levels. You don't need a gym. Body weight exercises, resistance bands, or light dumbbells work perfectly. Here's a pro tip: exercise earlier in the day if possible. Morning movement sets your energy baseline for the entire day. People who exercise in the morning report feeling noticeably more energetic throughout the day. Most people report meaningful energy improvements within 2 to 3 weeks of establishing a consistent routine. They sleep better, experience fewer crashes, and feel stronger overall. Dehydration is one of the most overlooked causes of fatigue after 50. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at regulating fluid balance, and our thirst mechanism becomes unreliable. You might be chronically dehydrated without feeling thirsty. When you're dehydrated, your blood volume decreases slightly, forcing your heart to work harder. Your cognitive function declines. You experience brain fog and feel sluggish. Many people attribute this to low energy when it's simply dehydration. Here's the practical guideline. Aim for about half your body weight in ounces of water daily. So if you weigh 160 pounds, drink 80 ounces. Adjust based on activity level and climate. A strategy that works. Start your day with a large glass of water before anything else. After sleep, you're naturally dehydrated. Then drink a glass with each meal and one mid-morning and mid-afternoon. Spacing it throughout the day maintains consistent hydration without overwhelming your system. Important, water is ideal. Coffee and tea hydrate but have mild diuretic effects. Sugary drinks cause energy crashes. Alcohol dehydrates you. Prioritize plain water as your primary beverage. Most people notice improved energy within days of consistently drinking more water. You'll also experience better mental clarity and even improve skin health as a bonus. After 50, you need fewer calories, but more protein and micronutrients. The right nutrition approach makes the difference between crashing at 3 p.m. and feeling steady all day. Start with protein. Most people over 50 need 1.2 to 1.6 grams per kilogram of body weight daily, roughly 85 to 115 grams for a 160-pound person. Protein supports muscle maintenance, provides stable energy, and helps regulate blood sugar. Include it at every meal. Eggs, fish, chicken, beans, Greek yogurt, nuts, and seeds are excellent sources. Focus on whole foods. Complex carbohydrates like oats, brown rice, sweet potatoes, and whole grain bread provide sustained energy through slow digestion. Refined carbohydrates cause rapid blood sugar spikes followed by crashes that leave you exhausted. After 50, your body becomes less tolerant of these energy roller coasters. Include healthy fats strategically. Omega-3s from fish and flax seeds support brain function and reduce inflammation. Avocados, nuts, and olive oil provide sustained energy without blood sugar chaos. Don't skip breakfast. A balanced breakfast sets your energy for the entire day. When you eat a good breakfast, your brain is more alert, your mood is better, and you have fewer cravings and crashes. Include protein, complex carbs, and healthy fat. Watch meal timing. Large meals drain energy as your body directs resources to digestion. Instead, eat moderate meals with healthy snacks every 3 to 4 hours. This keeps blood sugar stable and energy consistent. Many people report significantly better energy within a week or two of improving nutrition. They stop having afternoon crashes and feel more stable throughout the day. Chronic stress absolutely demolishes energy levels. It keeps cortisol elevated, prevents proper sleep, and promotes inflammation throughout your body. Many people attribute fatigue to age when it's actually chronic stress. The good news, stress management doesn't require hours of your day, just consistency. Start with deep breathing. When stressed, your breathing becomes shallow, signaling danger to your nervous system and keeping cortisol elevated. Try the 4-7-8 technique. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Do this 5 minutes daily, and your stress level will decrease. Try meditation or mindfulness. Even 5 to 10 minutes daily of focused attention, sitting quietly, body scanning, or guided meditation has measurable effects on stress hormones and energy levels. Use movement as stress relief. Yoga, Tai Chi, or walking in nature activate your parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest and recovery mode. Set boundaries. After 50, you've hopefully learned that you can't control everything, but you can control what demands you accept. Overcommitment drains energy. It's not selfish to say no to things that don't align with your priorities. Prioritize social connection. Strong social connections are powerful stress buffers. Regular time with people you care about genuinely improves stress levels and energy. People who establish consistent stress management report feeling more energized and resilient. They sleep better, have fewer tension issues, better mood, and rising baseline energy. Your body has an internal clock called your circadian rhythm. Sunlight is its primary regulator. After 50, circadian rhythm regulation becomes less robust, contributing to sleep issues and energy fluctuations. Here's the science. Natural light exposure, especially in the morning, sets your circadian rhythm. It signals your body to be alert and awake, triggering appropriate release of cortisol and serotonin, which should be high in the morning and gradually decline throughout the day. At night, darkness allows melatonin production for sleep. The practical habit: get 10 to 30 minutes of natural sunlight within the first hour of waking. Go outside. If you combine this with morning movement, a walk outside, even better. This is one of the most powerful tools for synchronizing your circadian rhythm. The benefits are significant: better sleep at night, more stable daytime energy, improved mood, and better cognitive function. Many people notice within days that they're sleeping better and feeling more energized. Secondary benefit: sunlight exposure helps regulate vitamin D production. Many people over 50 are vitamin D deficient, connected to fatigue, mood issues, and weaker bones. 10 to 30 minutes of unprotected sun exposure several times weekly supports vitamin D synthesis. Evening consideration: minimize bright light in the evening, especially blue light from screens. Your body needs darkness cues to prepare for sleep. The seventh habit is about building self-awareness. Create a simple system to track what affects your energy. Start a basic energy log. For just 2 weeks, write down a few things each evening: your energy level on a scale of 1 to 10, what you ate that day, how much you moved, how well you slept, and your stress level. You'll start seeing patterns. Maybe you notice that days you walk in the morning, your energy is consistently higher. Or perhaps certain foods make you crash. Maybe you see that when you skip sleep, everything suffers. Track your personal energy patterns. We're all different. What works for one person might not work for another. Some people are morning people with peak energy at 8 a.m. Others hit their stride at 2 p.m. Pay attention to when your natural energy peaks and plan important activities then. Notice your energy triggers. What activities drain you? What activities energize you? Which foods make you feel heavy versus light? Which people energize you versus deplete you? This self-knowledge is gold. It allows you to make intentional choices rather than just going through the motions. Adjust based on what you discover. If you notice that sugar causes afternoon crashes, you'll naturally want to avoid it. If you see that morning walks boost your entire day, you'll prioritize them. The data you collect becomes your personal roadmap for sustained energy. Critical point: this isn't about obsessing over metrics or becoming neurotic about tracking. It's about gathering enough information over 2 to 3 weeks to understand your own system. Once you understand your patterns, you can make informed decisions. You become the expert on your own energy. Emphasis: the fundamentals: sleep, movement, nutrition, hydration, and stress management work differently for different people. Your tracking system helps you figure out exactly what works best for you specifically. Don't follow generic advice blindly. Use data from your own experience to guide your choices. The power of awareness. Most people go through life reacting to how they feel without understanding why. You feel tired, but you don't know if it's because you skipped breakfast, didn't move your body, didn't sleep well, or are chronically stressed. Once you track for a couple weeks, the cause and effect becomes crystal clear. And once you understand the causes, you control the effects, bringing it all together. We've covered 7 habits: quality sleep, consistent movement, proper hydration, sustained energy nutrition, active stress management, morning sunlight exposure, and an energy tracking system. How to implement this? Don't change everything at once. Pick 1 or 2 habits first, perhaps sleep quality and morning sunlight. Once those feel established in 2 to 4 weeks, add another. This gradual approach is far more sustainable. Track what changes. Notice how you feel waking up. Can you make it through the day without afternoon crashes? Are you sleeping better? Is your mood improved? These observations matter. Expect an adjustment period. Your body might need a week or 2 to adapt. But once it does, improvements are often dramatic. Be patient with yourself. Aging is real, but change doesn't mean decline. Many people in their 60s and 70s have more sustained energy than in their 40s because they've optimized these habits. Remember, the energy level you have now isn't necessarily what you'll have in 6 months if you implement these changes consistently. Most people are shocked at how much better they feel. I've seen people completely transform their experience of aging through these habits, not through extreme effort, but through consistent, deliberate choices. You're optimizing for vibrant, sustainable energy possible for you right now. The fact that you're here tells me you care about feeling better. That's the first step. Now choose one habit and commit to it for the next month. Just one. See what happens. Build from there. When you implement even 3 or 4 of these habits consistently, your life changes. You have more energy for what you care about. You feel better physically and mentally. You enjoy your days more. You feel like yourself again. That's what this is really about, having the energy to fully live the life you want. Thank you for investing your time. Now the real work begins. Choose one habit and make it part of your life. Start today. Make the same choice tomorrow. The day after that, make it again. Before you know it, it's a habit. Your body adapts, your energy shifts, your life changes. You've got this. Now go out there and reclaim your vitality.